with me per se, but I had a stepfather who was in place of that, and with us all being together, in that it was me, my brother, my mom, and then my stepfather, and then they had my half brother, little brother, Josh. So it was three kids, two adults in the house, and we were staying in Georgia, and everything seemed pretty much, pretty stoked until my baby brother was born, because I kind of felt like, even though he was our stepdad, it was kind of like a difference a little bit with him having his own child.
Okay.
Coming into play. I don't know. It was kind of, I don't know. It seemed like a little favoritism. I don't know. But, as a kid, you know what I'm saying? You might be able to misinterpret certain things like that. But me personally, I felt like it was favoritism. And plus, I was the oldest, so I got in trouble for everything. So
Not everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everything. So, what about you? Did you grow up, like, in a blended family, Kortez?
Oh, yeah. We was segregated. It was a dictatorship over in my household. Nah. It was. Nah, yeah. Nah, for the main thing though, it was cool. Everybody was doing their role or playing their part. Yes, things did split, like around my teenage years. But before that, it was a family. I come from where my sister is the oldest, then it's me, and then I had two baby sisters and my stepbro, and where's my bro?
Yeah, that's right. You was like the only.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the only dude.
But it was cool. It was a family.
So what did y'all do, like, to spend time together? Like, what were, like, some of the things that y'all did?
What did we do? Probably go to church.
Right.
Bro.
Yeah, we had that background too with our family, man.
I know that's definitely where we did have a lot of memories. But we went to Disney World, not movie, but what's that place called in Orlando?
Movie Studio Trade.
Nah.
I said movie on Studio Trade.
Orlando Studios.
Studio.
Yeah.
I done called out like 3 different.
And we went there,
put together.
So I mean, for the most part, it was cool.
Okay, well, I mean, as far as this happening, like, we went, like, because we stayed in California, too, so we went to, like, the boardwalk, little spots like that. My mom, like, every summer, y'all, like, my mom would make sure that, like, a week she would take off, and we would do something every single day of that week. Like, even if it was, like, go to the boardwalk one day, then the next way was go to the splash park. Then the next way, like, until, like, Saturday came, and then that would be, like, the ultimate biggest thing that we did for the summer. So it was, like, almost like a mini vacation for a whole week, like, when we was in California. Like, we used to have fun doing stuff like that. So, like, spending family time, and that's what I'm saying. I was 6 years old, with that happening. So, when you spend time with your family, stuff like that. And then I'm not saying, because not everybody can afford to just do, like, big, extravagant things like that. Doing, like, how we get up in the morning, doing our little morning walk, spending time with one another. You could take your kids on walks. You know what I'm saying? It's important that our kids are more active nowadays instead of just being in front of their phones or in front of any type of electronic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, for instance, like we mentioned last week, we brought out the Uno cards,
Man, it got real.
And the game Sorry, where our 6-year-old, saying he beat us, so, like, it's different things that you can do with your family to spend time with your family, you know what I'm saying, other than just watching Netflix or, you know what I'm saying, you can read the Bible, and some people be like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't entice them. It doesn't catch their attention. But I remember, what was it, like a couple of days ago, Kortez with the K was saying something about, was it some YouTube videos?
What you mean?
For some Bible stories
yeah. It was on YouTube. I just typed in Bible stories, and Jonah popped up, and I had learned more detail about Jonah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know Jumbo was like a wise guy, and a lot of people came up to him, and he knew like it was going down where he was supposed to go, and he deliberately disobeyed like Simba. And he was like, hey man, don't, what you saving them for? They know about you. They want to do what they want to do. go on and end all that. I ain't gotta
He
go over
being the
there.
judge.
Well, we praying. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like, what about when you was there? You know, and I was there for you. So it was cool just knowing the more detail. So yeah, I'm definitely go get because my sister has my kids. Well, my older kids right now. So we've been chilling with little man. So when they
Mm-hmm.
all get together though, yeah, we'll get that going. You know, doing the quarantine and thing.
Yeah, so for y'all that heard that on YouTube, you can type in Bible stories, and so many stories will pop up, especially for kids like the ages that range from like toddlers all the way to teenagers. Like they like, and on Amazon Prime, it's called the Bible Collection. That was also something that I have my teenagers watching, as far as, just getting to learn more about King Solomon, just more on a mature level.
Yeah, but it
So,
also be some things that cause we were thinking about making our own stage plays about this. You remember we was talking about that
oh
earlier?
yeah, and
So
incorporating the family doing that, like
yeah,
that'd be so. I'm telling y'all,
cause some of
like
these cartoons or whatever they make up about it, it be what I'm saying, kind of
mediocre.
corny-ish. And I know if it came from that region, it would be it would be a little bit different. So yeah, but I'm enjoying that at the moment though. It's pretty cool.
Already, I have one question though, because since we're talking about family time, and you have a big family of your own,
Yeah, yeah.
can you tell our fans out there what it means to have a family to you?
Hey, you know what? It is very important to definitely do your part as a man, but learn how to lead from behind too. Like cause I be right, you know what I'm saying? How it be moments where I be definitely right, but it's definitely moments where I be definitely wrong. So family balances that. It's cool being with all the personalities or the characters that you have. That's what's important about being around your kids so small, and you can put a little seed in them or show them, the correct way how to handle something just by you being there. That's why it's important for the man alone to be with
Yeah,
men, little boy or little girls,
because
whatever.
it say it in the Bible though. It say fathers teach your sons and daughters.
Even though that's crazy, because you have to have patience, like, cause man, these kids, boy, but I love them. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for them. And
Don't let the world know how many we got.
are we Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
We got
More
5 of them.
more of the boys than the ladies, but shout out to the princesses, you know what I'm saying, in the crew. One
And
just
they
had a
range,
B-Day. Matter of fact, happy birthday to my baby.
and they range from
April
the ages of
April 22, you know what I'm saying? She just hit the 15.
6 to how? Okay, yes, 15. 6 to
6 to
15. Yeah, I was like, wait a
15.
minute.
Yeah,
How
I'm
many?
almost done. If you think about it. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that was a blessing just being able to. Well, I'm really not done. I was just making a joke because I forever will always be
Always
there no
raised.
matter
Because
what.
family is so important. Like, it does not matter how old your kids get. Like, family, like, one thing about family that I noticed that even though y'all can argue, y'all can yell, y'all can fight, y'all
That's the
can
best
fuss,
part.
but y'all can come back even stronger.
Because
You know what I'm
as long as the
saying?
fight don't get too ugly, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sometimes
Because
it's
sometimes they do
needed
get a
because
little bit too much. Some
it's just
family cross the
needed. You know what I'm
lines.
saying? Check yourself. Your family knows you best most of the time. Even though sometimes, hey, family don't be family no more, but you just got to rise and be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't dwell upon that because and that's in the word too. Don't be that way, right? You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, other than that,
He said, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
other than that, my week has been going fine, man. I've been enjoying. We're gonna talk about the draft. Yeah, hey, it's crazy because I had posted a guy named C.D. Lamb. That was the only guy that out of the draft that I had looked at, and I was like, I'm a 49er. I was like, man, we need a receiver, for sure. And he went to the Cowboys, so we're going to talk about that. That's coming up a little bit later on. And, hey, congrats to everybody that made the draft. I want y'all to know the ones that didn't make it, hey, know that as long as you put in the work, it's been
Keep
people
your
that,
head up.
yeah, it's been people that
I love
that
how
walked on the
everybody.
field and got jobs and went to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't end because you didn't get picked right now. So keep, you know what I'm saying? Don't let all that work go, for nothing. Just keep going. Stay positive. Push.
I also love how the everyone was able to get the news who were picked. They were with their family. You know what I mean? Like that was like pretty epic. Like
Yeah,
not
because the
everybody,
quarantine. Nah, because the quarantine, everybody was
yeah,
in the house.
everybody was in the house with their families because not everybody would have been able to come to that
They don't want everybody to
spot,
come
you
to
know, and you know what I'm saying, and be there, because ain't it like by invitation and, you know, limited seats or whatever when they're doing those drafts or whatever.
Yeah,
anyway.
something like that.
So
We haven't
you
been to
know,
one yet. You know.
yeah, we got some football players in the
Hey,
making.
you
know
know,
what I
or
mean?
lawyers or whatever they want to be.
Whatever
You
they
know
wanna
what
be.
I'm saying? But yeah.
But yeah, family is important, y'all. Y'all already know what it is and how we do. We're gonna go ahead and cut to another commercial.
Hey man, and shout out to my man Zach Kennedy, man. That man, hey, if you hungry right now, hey, y'all need to holler at my man Zachary Kennedy. What's his? Yeah, gonna do that.
Yes, on Facebook. You can catch him on Facebook or on Instagram.
Zachary Kennedy, man. Hey, just you know, I'm saying too much.
Y'all
Just check
out
it
our
out.
Facebook, because we got the pictures of the food that he had for Sunday dinner. Like, we still eating on it. It is awesome.
Man, shout out to him. Shout out to everybody that's checking us out.
That has a business. And with that being said, y'all, if y'all have a business or if y'all have music, y'all need to submit it. You know what I'm saying? We have a couple of people who've been submitting their entries, and you do that at pushradio19@gmail.com. Once again, that is pushradio19@gmail.com. Y'all follow us, hit us up on Instagram, hit us up on Facebook. We already have those who are on our Facebook. We appreciate the support and the things that y'all are doing.
Yes, we do.
Love y'all.
Yeah, and y'all keep praying, man. Pray even, you know what I'm saying, you feel like somebody's up, you know what I'm saying, up above, you still pray for them. You feel like they below, still pray for them.
Yes.
Keep the prayer going, man, because it's blessings, man. My daughter just hit a B-Day, then the day after she got in an accident. I don't know. Somebody tried to exit or something at the last minute or something. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Just, man,
family
shout out
is
to
so
God.
important.
Yeah, man.
That's like another prime example, because you're not promised tomorrow. So you need to love on your family.
Yes,
like,
it
you
is
really
blessings.
have to love on your family. Lessons and blessings. Y'all already know what it is. So, but y'all stay tuned. You already know y'all are listening to Push Radio.
Push.
Y'all stay tuned while y'all on this musical break.
Yeah.
If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next man. I've been down before to come up, I'll be stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings. Count it up. Line 'em up. Swear the sun shining on me, get my heart up, no matter that trouble surrounding us. They don't see that it's a lot of us. Everybody move anonymous. Won't take that credit, I know what we get it. Them blessings be coming from God above. I was doing all kind of bad, what a quiet. Tell them I need a verse. Hit the pew and tell God he's first. Hit the studio to body a verse. I remember pushing mom and Lil White Hyundai with no gas money. I just bought a car, cash money. I ain't even trying to brag on it. I just tell it how it really is. I ain't tripping, they ain't feeling this. I ain't saying I deserve nothing. I'm just trying to talk about the benefits. I've been punching in the clock, trying to keep the kitchen stocked. Man, it's a blessing, cause we ain't never had a lot. But all we need is all we got. Whew. If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next man. I've been down before to come up, I ain't stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings. Count it up. Blessings. Count it up. Blessings. My mama in the grip that stop stress. I put my girl in a brand new diamond necklace. She said she need more of my love and affection. Cause lately I've been working harder than ever. She said, baby, you a boss. Baby, clear your schedule. Darling, you a boss. Let's do something special. Take me on a PJ. We should go to Mexico. I've been down for you, boy, since when the money was low. Anything for my back, cause she a blessing. If you woke up this morning, it's a blessing. If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next man. I've been down before to come up, I ain't stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings. Count it up. Blessings. Count it up. I said so many losses, could've lost it. Yeah, left him licking like a faucet. Almost I'm in that studio trying to keep it pushing. Patty pots, boy, I kept them cooking. All I needed was the Mary, but the guy to me was having commentary. Woo! I got angels all around, I can need a baker. Blessings falling in line, guess I need a taper. And every loss is a lesson. Tell my haters I confess. Treat them like the green bubbles on my iPhone. I probably never read the message. If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next man. I've been down before the come up, I ain't stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings. Blessings. Count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it up, count it up, count it up. Blessings. Count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it up, count it up. Count it up, count it up, count it up.
Is this put right there? How y'all doing?
Hey, y'all. Yes, your girl is.
And your boy, Kortez with the K.
And you already know who y'all listening to.
P.U.S.H.
Radio. Now, before we went to our musical break, we was discussing family and how important it was. Now, on my end, before, like, I know I was discussing, like, how blended families are. Me and Kortez with the K, we have a blended family. So I know we were telling you guys how we have 5 children. I physically only gave birth to 2. So there are 3 other children, and there are 3 other women with those children.
They're black? Are they all black?
You know that.
What's up?
The color don't matter right now.
Yeah.
But nah, seriously though, there's 3 other women. So when I say we a blended family, y'all, like we blended family.
Shout out to them.
I thank God for giving me the patience, the understanding to be able to accept those women in my life, to a certain extent, for their children to be a part of my kids' lives. So, and not too many people are like that, because I don't know everyone's reasons. If there's anyone listening, let me know what your reason is as to why you would want to keep them.
That's a good hot topic. Why?
Why would you want to keep your
build a wall like Trump
child away from the other parent, non-custodial parent? But me, I grew up in a blended family. So, with Mary and Kortez, I already knew before we had our first child, he had already had a child. So it was like, I don't know, it was really natural for me to just kind of like accept all the kids, so it's kind of like I had 2 kids at 17, 17 going on 18. So, I mean, me personally, it can be stressful. I'm not saying it's all good and gravy, because dealing with 3 other women is 3 other personalities, and, co-parenting, it can be difficult at times. But like I said, but God.
Man, my baby moms is not that bad. Shout out to the baby moms. Yeah. And the ones that don't got me on child support, because the other ones, man. But nah, I can see what you mean on that. Because, I mean, you was young and going through that situation. And I feel like you handled that like a G, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you was there.
Like, if the foot was like, if the shoe was on the other foot.
Boy.
How would you have reacted?
We wouldn't be together. You had other baby daddies?
I mean, like, really?
I just can't do it, y'all. Hey, man, some of our weakness, some things. Your strength is my weakness, and my weakness is your strength.
Look,
you know what I mean?
No, you didn't pull it.
That yin yang.
The yin and the yang.
Hey, I'm just saying. I told you that from the get go. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm not on no. I mean, it's not nothing wrong with that, because I know women that had other baby daddies and still are faithful, and it was good with one man or whatever. It was just my preference. It was just my preference, and at the time, with me and you definitely didn't have, none of that happening or about to happen. Or maybe you did. And I don't know. I wasn't about to wait around for it to happen. What am I supposed to do? Like, hey, man, go and get her pregnant real quick, and we can, yeah, so.
Nah, I get it. I love our family. I do love. I love how you explain what family means to you, and with me just being around you and seeing how you are with the kids, I do see how much of a family person you are, and your family is totally like family oriented. Sunday dinners every Sunday. Even in quarantine, we Sunday dinner every 2 p.m. on Zoom, y'all.
Yeah, we do.
Like
Zoom,
it's
Zoom.
very family
trying
oriented.
to call the people on us.
And this quarantine has actually brought it to my, you know what I'm saying, like more to my attention how important it is to be connected to your family.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't have took like this pandemic for people to actually start being more vocal and more in contact with their family. But then again, this was a wake up call for people to appreciate the family that they still have.
And imagine the ones that wasn't, that already was distant and you
right.
know, probably
and
only come out
and may
in
have
certain
passed
times.
away because of this disease. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you guys have family, y'all, like I don't care. Like the grudges, I don't care. I know you have to understand, like this Cain and Abel spirit of we killing and being just spiteful between one another, between our brothers and sisters, it's been here way before us. So this is like a curse that we have to break. So you know what I'm saying? When it comes to your family, yes, we rub each other the wrong way. It's because we know each other's dirt. It's because we know everything about each other. We live with each other. You know what I'm saying? We are family. And with that being said, we have to just kind of take it with a grain of salt. Like, yes, some things, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying allow people to walk on you like a doormat or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of that. I'm not saying that because some family can, you know what I'm saying, cross the line and they need boundaries. But I'm saying don't hold that grudge. You know what I mean? That person's not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow. Why would you want that on your heart that you didn't forgive that person over something that you're probably not going to remember?
I just heard somebody say, I'll see him at the funeral. You know what I'm saying? That's just wrong to think that way.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? Hey, that's just wrong to think that way. But you know what I'm saying? Now, I understand that some people do cross the line. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, yeah, something, hey, but I feel what you're saying, just take the high road and, you know what I'm saying, squash all that, you only live once. So, yeah, I'm with all that, you know what I'm saying, because I really don't, it's nobody on my side of the family. But speaking about family, I saw your uncle today at the store, at the corner store.
See,
and
family be everywhere.
He was asking me about some pit bulls and pork chop sandwiches or something.
I'm not finna play with you. My cousin was not asking about no pit bulls.
Shout out to him. Though it is cool having fam around. You never know. But yeah, I don't remember going through anything, or almost I did go through something, but it still was not bigger than forgiving and moving on because
I know I'm grateful for my background and my family.
Shout out to your family.
You know, because they, like, especially my mom's, like, she's always been there for me. You know, even, like, through, like, those rebellious stages. And, you know what I'm saying, me and my mom actually had got into a physical altercation when I was I was no longer a teenager.
You fighting your
20s.
mama?
What was I in my late 20s? Yeah, I was in my late teens.
You.
Either my late teens or early 20s. But no, I didn't fight her. Like, she swung on me. Like, I was just defending myself. She was beating me up. So, like.
So there wasn't no fight?
It wasn't no fight. Like, I was like, I'm not going to fight my mama back. But, like, real talk, though, like, even through those times and those moments and me looking back at that, it was for my own good. Just that tough love and just, you know, being, like, her being there, even through the disappointments, the ups and the downs. Mama,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
I love my mama.
I love my mama, and then I love my mother-in-law. I know there are some people out there who cannot stand their mother-in-law, and they have one from HEW.
And your mama called the laws on me a couple times.
Why you had to put my mama on blast?
No, shout out to. That's how you know the relationship
like,
is
you know, the
solid.
Relationship was real.
Yeah, I done been through the ugly and the, you know what I'm saying.
The good, the bad, and the.
You know what I'm saying. Shout out to especially my mama and Big Mama.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to the mamas, man.
Yes, I mean, yeah, and especially Mama Mia. You know,
Mother.
her being a mother-in-law, like how wonderful she is.
Yeah, what was your
like,
perception on my mom?
Like, okay, like my first perception, I was just like, she's really sweet, but she was very like kind of standoffish, like she tried to figure you out kind of type of person. And she don't open up too quickly, but she still show you love from a distance until you just win her over. And
yeah, my
like,
mom,
okay,
ain't nothing sweet over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got that gangster side.
Yeah, but she's definitely professional.
Her. You know, she's very professional. I love her. This one thing that this woman, my mother-in-law, has taught me was you gotta have 5 veins of income. The moment she told me that, like, I have never forgot that. I think that was like over 13 years ago when she told me that, and I'm just like, I still hung on to that. Like, that is my goal, to have 5 veins of income flowing into my household. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be residual income to leave a wealth or leave an inheritance for our family.
Oh, that's happening.
You know what I'm saying? So, and with that being said, P.U.S.H Radio. That's something that we're leaving toward our family. Family business owned. Family. Like, I'm going to preach that so much because I feel like people don't value family anymore. They don't value family time. It's very fortunate for my sons to grow up with their biological mother and father in the same household.
Man, that is so cool too, man.
Me and my husband, like, we pride ourselves on that a little bit because we're like, yeah, we have our sons, and, you know, we're able to, like, you know what I'm saying, grow with them. We're able to teach them. We're able to instruct them, discipline them together as a mom, as a dad, something that they can actually benefit from. And it makes a difference, y'all. It really does. Not saying that those who aren't with their biological, it didn't make a difference, because some were better off with their non-biological parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to each his own.
Man, I was goodness. My mama swerved, boy. You know how, like, boy, hey, cause but shout out to my dad. You know what I'm saying? Cause my dad's, cause I feel like everybody, especially men wise or mentorship or whatever you want to call it, with you know what I'm saying, learning or whatever, or growing as a young man. I feel like everybody had like a season or a reason at the time. You know what I'm saying, around my life. Just, you know what I'm saying, putting, you know what I'm saying, what they, you know what I'm saying, whatever I learned or picked up from them, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you had several men around you, even though, like, your father just wasn't there. Like, I know you had your stepdad, you had your granddad, you had your uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had, like, positive, strong men, like, in different, like, lanes. Like, every single one of them were, like, in 3 different lanes.
Yeah, and I'm thankful for that, because that, like you said, that does make a difference. As far as I feel like, because some, you know, some guys, you know what I'm saying, I kick it with, they feel like it's more normal to not go to work and, you know, hustle the whole time or do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking on nobody or whatever, but I feel like it is normal to work every single day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even remember him. Yeah, and I be eating good. Hey, I be having to stop eating.
I be eating good.
I be having to stop eating, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know.
Fed on the job.
Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, I'm really, boy, this summer, no shirts, just locks and tats, you feel me? But, yeah, I just want to enjoy. I just want to, I just want to keep moving up, you know what I'm saying? Keep hitting goals, you know what I'm saying? Small and big, you know. I feel like we are doing that definitely as a couple.
I'm going to say that when you said goals, what's a family goal that you have for the family?
For my family?
Yes.
Everybody, I want the financial, as far as everybody saving or their bonds and all that. I want that to be good, or at least in a better.
So wealth.
Yes.
So
by I'm talking about in the next 6 months, or
okay.
that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm working on that. It's not just like I want it to happen overnight.
In the name of Jesus.
But yeah, I just want, you know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like that is not like money's not everything, but it definitely is important here.
Yes.
And we just got to take care of one another. And yeah, I'm glad you said that about family, because even when I was with the Bradley side, shout out to the Bradleys, on you know what I'm saying, the aunties and everybody, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, I feel like everybody was, you know, at a time, everybody, you know, it was just what it was, and it was definitely love there. And I appreciate family, you know. It really helped me and made my character, you know. And
yes, family will build your character.
That's what Uno does, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta lose, or any of those games, you know, the video games kind of take away from that.
I really felt like you just brought that up to, like, bring it up, the fact that you won.
Man, see, I ain't say all that. You just remember that. You see how you felt it? Even when I talk about it, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even, you know.
Family. You see how family do you?
It'd be cool, though, man. It'd be love, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, generational wealth. That's my man, Jermel Walker. We played his music earlier. Sleepwalk.
Hey, yeah, Sleepwalker.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to him.
Yeah, he just said generational wealth is what he was trying to
yes, that he wished that's his goal for his family, generational wealth. My goal for my family is spiritual inheritance. I want my family to be on a spiritual level with a relationship with Christ, where there's no worries of where they're going. Not just my intermediate family. Like, within my household, I want my brothers, my aunties, my mom. I want my entire bloodline to be on the path of Christ.
Amen to
That is my goal. And with that being said, I'm going to start with that goal by making sure that I implant that and instill the word in their lives any chance that I get. So that's my goal. And I know I can make it. God gave me the vision to do it. And I'm going to make sure. Like, I'm going to make sure my brother on church on Sunday.
Hey, that's one thing I know about you. You will say something and it will come to
What?
pass. So going to talk about that billion we about to get, you know.
Lord bless us.
But yeah, it's definitely important though. I mean, definitely going through this, the coronavirus, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Yes.
And it says something about it will be here in the fall. We're watching the news as we're broadcasting right now. It says something about it'll be here in the fall.
What?
Coronavirus, like it's coming out like a new. I mean, it ain't funny.
Like it's coming out like a
But
t-shirt.
no, I was saying like a movie or
Like
something.
a movie is
coming this fall. But
the coronavirus.
But yeah, they said it will still just be here, and just stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say, y'all. I know I was told recently that as far as this virus, that Texas is supposed to be opening up pretty soon. I say please use caution. Do not go out and do the most.
Man, people gonna do what they want to do.
And I understand that, but this is just words of wisdom.
It is,
just
man.
to tell y'all that even though you may not know anyone who has it or anyone in your facility or around you who has it, just still use the precautions of being safe and doing social distancing. Okay, I really feel like that's something that needed to be practiced anyway, because I got tired of people hitting the back of my heels in the grocery store.
Who hit your back of the heel?
Man, we be in the back of the grocery store on Alpha. You
I wasn't there.
But you know what I'm saying? Just practice social distancing. It's really not that crucial. I understand you might want to go to your restaurants, but in this time, it should have taught you how to get on Pinterest and cook. You know what I'm saying? For yourself. It should have taught you how to be more self-sufficient and not rush out and just try to do any and everything. So just words of wisdom, y'all. Like, even if it does open up, gradually go back to what you felt like was normal.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get them Allen Iversons. I'm going to get them. I'm trying to get them. Y'all seen them white and black ones with the gold on it? Because it'll go right with the shirt. I'm going to redo the shirt and all that. And it go with Sleepwalk thing, you know what I'm saying? He got the black, gold, and white. I don't know. It just, I'm getting those. I don't know if we going to get them shipped to the crib or what. But, yeah, other than that, though, I got patience on everything else, guys. I'm not trying to rush out and do anything else. I know everybody got their one thing that they just trying to get out and do, though. You know what I'm saying?
I just need to buy a mattress for our son.
A mattress?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
And where was you trying to go?
I don't even know. But, all I know is, like, I'm not rushing to just get back out there. You know what I mean?
So our son is not going to have a mattress because you don't want to rush out there.
First of all, sir, that's not what I said. It's not what I said.
No, ain't no rest. Well, nobody having a casket just because. No, I got to mess with you. But, yeah, man, y'all definitely be careful. It was on, like, World Star or something like that.
Can I tell y'all one thing about being careful?
Yeah.
Can y'all stop wearing gloves? Because that's spreading the virus. I just want to let y'all know that unless you are a healthcare professional and you are actually dealing with the virus itself, you are going around infecting stuff. You actually putting these gloves on and y'all are touching everything, and then you get in your vehicle and touch your phone, and then that touches your face. And then, like, you touch your kids, you touch everything with these gloves. If you want to be sanitary with these gloves, you actually have to change them every time you.
Man, if you don't know, you're supposed to change them little tight gloves.
The sweat.
I change them like in when my hands start sweating, like in 2 minutes, bro. I can't even keep them in there like that. Like I don't know. They're not comfortable.
Yeah, that's not sanitary. It's not wise to keep gloves on. Me personally, in the mask, the mask is preventing you from spitting out. It's not protecting you from anything. It's protecting someone from yourself.
I'm noticing people starting to take off the mask too. They didn't even offer none at my job today. I was like,
y'all just use
mask?
Wisdom, because some people gonna go out and they don't even think this was real, and they'll go out and just do the most. So y'all use protection and just use wisdom. I'm gonna just keep saying that. Use wisdom.
Yeah.
Don't be ignorant. But we almost at the top of the hour.
No, we at 9:41. Let's get the Kortez with the K. On the sports, let's go on and get it out the way. Yeah, earlier I talked about C.D. Lamb. He's college guy. He's one of the, the top guy was what, Joe Burrow, Jack Burrow, or something. Shout out to him. He went to the Bengals, man. Hopefully he's able to resurrect and bring them back alive. Because my goodness, I like the Bengal colors. I'm a 49er. I don't care about no other team. I don't got no hate for nobody
49ers.
else. Yeah, but the Buccaneers kind of trying to, man. They say they look scary. I mean, they brought back Tom Brady. And Gronkowski is with them now, and old boy got moved to the Saints. The dude that started with the Buccaneers, Jameis Winston, he'll be back doing Breeze, because I believe Teddy Bridgewater got moved around. But it's crazy because Cam Newton can't even get a job right now because he wants to come back as a starting quarterback. So he's not able to do that right now because there's no starting jobs. Mm-hmm. If I was him, I'll come back on a hot team. That just, if a quarterback did go down, you come step in and da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you say anything about that, what's that dude name?
Jordan with TV show. That was pretty dope. I still haven't caught up with everything. Is that what you talking about?
Yeah. Did you say you said CD?
C.D. Lamb, yes.
Yeah.
He was the guy that was on there. He's sitting next to two ladies. It was a black lady and a bright lady. And the lady, she felt like it was the time, you know what I'm saying? She did that, man, for all ladies around the world that has a boyfriend.
She grabbed his phone.
And what, to help him? That's what it was. See, y'all women is quick to backdoor women with, I got your back, ladies.
I'm gonna defend her because she grabs his phone to probably help him. He was on the phone and
it don't look like that at all.
Wasn't there. Ain't no audio. The phone could have beeped around.
You can tell by his eyes, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when he looked at her, that look, they was like, all right.
See, look, nah. See, but what does that say about him and his character, though?
Hey, you know what? And he went to the Cowboys.
Family.
So, hey, shout out to the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? Which I feel like was a good look for them because, I mean, like I always say about the Dallas Cowboys, they are not a sorry team, bro. Now that they got a new coach and, you know what I'm saying, maybe, you know what I'm saying, they got something going and, I feel like, that was definitely a steal of a player then he landed right in their lap, so they didn't even have to do nothing. It was just like, he's available. Mm-hmm. So, shout out to like I said earlier, everybody that made it to the draft and, made it doing their dream, you know what I'm saying? That is so cool.
Yes, congratulations. And then to be able to, like I said, to be in the facility of your family. And speaking of family, if you guys are looking for a family, when everything opens up and you need a church home, you guys can hit up Word of Peace International. The first time you're there, you're a visitor, and the second time you are family. And that is exactly what we pride ourselves on.
And shout out to Word of Peace.
Yes, the senior apostle Frank Manu, who is over that church. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and my man Jamel Walker asked me another question. How do I think the 49ers did? I feel like they did good because
we were cheated, Jamel.
Since John Lynch and everybody been in control, I do feel like John Lynch has been like a positive outlook or whatever you want to say, positive for their association. I feel like he has brought great structure, and I feel like you have to trust in what they're doing. They got what I felt like they needed, a receiver and somebody to replace old boy that got sent to the Colts. Mm-hmm. So, and so that's you spending less money and somebody that's younger that's got to prove himself. And I feel like it was a smart move, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I give us a B+ or A, you know what I'm saying? But I give us an A. I'm not going to Dallas, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, you better give us a whole A. Toss on a B+.
I mean, because, I'm going to get into, I was going to get into it more this year as far as following college and, following a player develop and be able to, guess a person. It's crazy that I had picked out C.D. Lamb, though, before the draft or whatever, and he went to the Cowboys. But I'm going to start doing that more because I really do want to, I love the sport, so I just want to understand it more, and, follow it.
We going to the Super Bowl again. For anyone that need to know, we going to the Super Bowl, and we going to win.
Yeah,
okay?
we can't lose because it ain't about making it no more, bro. I be getting my heart hurt. The Ravens.
We be in our feelings. And, I just want to let y'all know that. We some football
people talk about it like it's easy to do, man. It ain't easy. And I feel like out of our division, I feel like Arizona finna be real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they might beat out the Seahawks as far as right after us, we'll be number one in the division. But and then with the Cowboys, I feel like the skins are about to be real. The Giants they gotta, what I'm saying, it's about to be. I mean, even if we don't see the season or whatever, but I feel like it's gonna be a good season coming up. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. Now, before we break off
to
a musical break on this bad boy, I wanted to give y'all a scripture because y'all know how I do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this scripture will be coming from Proverbs 13 and 22.
Hey, that's from King Solomon, David's son, wisdom and understanding.
Look at him.
Touchdown,
look at you.
First down.
You all over here.
Move the chains.
Let me.
Okay, sorry.
So Proverbs 13 and 22, it says, a good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. So.
Dang. You know what? That came in my head off top. A sinner's wealth is stored for the righteous. They felt like if somebody was making their money the wrong way and the right person found it, that's what came to my head. So,
is that the revelation you received from that, brother? Okay. Nah, but I'm going to read it again for y'all that want to know. For the scripture for tonight's show, it is Proverbs 13 and 22. A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. And with that being said, I mean, like we were discussing earlier, I mean, family is very important. And one of the things that to show your love for your family is leaving an inheritance for them. Showing them that, hey, it doesn't just stop here. And we need to plan beyond today.
And making money work for you.
And
making
more, and having residual income, like they were saying earlier on the show, generational wealth.
Because that's one of the things that made me go harder. Because I feel like my mama or grandmama, my mama ain't do all this sacrificing or whatever, hard work and all that for me to act a fool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got to go hard. My mama went hard. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like,
right.
Yeah, that generational thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, so once again, that scripture is Proverbs 13 and 22. So with y'all out there with y'all businesses, it can be like we told y'all before, P.U.S.H Radio is here for y'all. This is a platform for y'all to send in y'all music, y'all businesses, all of that. You can come up here and you can email us and let us know if you want to be a guest on the show once we start opening the studios back up to be able to interview you. Get your business out there. Like, start that generational wealth for your family. Start building those businesses for your family. Start owning things for your family.
That is important.
Stop renting. Start owning. You know what I mean? You got to be able to leave your kids something. I'm thinking about my grandkids, not my kids. I'm thinking about my grandkids, what I want them to have and not want for anything. So with that being said, you got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, build your family and not tear them down. We are only as strong as our weakest link, but if everybody's strong, who weak? You feel me? So that would bring me to another scripture, which is Philippians 4 and 13. I could do all things through Christ. I don't know who needed to hear that, but it just popped up. And that's Philippians 4 and 13. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Do not give up. Keep your head up. God got you. No matter what, even if you don't have family, I know we've been talking about that. If you don't have family, God is your family. He is your father. He will never leave you or forsake you. And he is always there for you. And P.U.S.H Radio is your family. We love you.
Hey.
Y'all already know what it is. But it is at the top of the hour, y'all. So I'm going to turn it back over to Kortez with the, not yet. It's almost there. It's almost there. There you go.
Hey, but, yeah, man, that's about it in sports. But, yeah, man, family first, man. Y'all stick with a plan. I know it is hard, like she said. Everybody stay prayed up. It's not a good time for everybody. And, man, y'all just be smart.
And I was going to say be very wise because I know next week we'll be talking about Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
And what it is and if we celebrate it and why we do and why we don't. So, y'all stay tuned in for that for next week's show. But with that being said, please practice social distancing because I know that's a party time for a lot of people. So, please be wise. Again, yeah.
Yes. And always remember you guys are listening to
P.U.S.H Radio. Talk to y'all next week.
Hey, y'all be blessed. Stay blessed. Hey, we going to handle it. Be that way. Be back next week.
Is this put right out? It's your boy, Kortez with the K.
Beans and tell me why they all hating on me. Cause it's God over money on my whole team. I bang out like Yeshua is my OG. And I don't really know how to be low key. Logo on my chest like what it do. We them followers of Christ, tell me what it do. And if you're not one, we can still kick it. But I might preach to you, I'm just being real with it. Christ said you gotta love them when they front too. Your love measured by the hate you can love through. And if Christ at the cross for the same ones and put him there and died for his killers, he can love you. He the boss, I be on my J.O. The way I do it, got a maiming in my halo. The truth hurt, but it do work. Until you met him, you can never know your true worth. I keep it 100. Some of y'all love it, some of y'all don't, but I ain't finna change nothing. G.O.M. We gon' keep it coming. If it's hating, you don't.